Newry this morning, the morning programme, that I welcome the members of the band, 39 Steps, Gabriel McCoy, Hilltown, Ciara Lydon, Hilltown, and Michael O'Keefe, Newry. You're very welcome.
Thanks.
You're associated with the Magnet, and two of you manage the Magnet.
Yeah, I run the creative writing group in the Magnet.
Yeah.
Published an anthology there last year, and we're hoping to publish a couple more this year, like individual books.
Okay. So you're all Magnet people.
Yeah, we've all been.
Yeah. You're Abbey, you're Sacred Heart, and you're Coleman's. Yeah. Now, where did the musicality start with you? Where did it come in? How did you find each other?
Well, I found Michael by accident. I initially had...
Once was lost, now found.
I originally had rang someone else, a guy called Cara Murray, asking him if he would do guitar for me, and he said no. But he has a friend who was looking to get in a band. He's been playing guitar maybe about 8 years at the stage, hasn't played live. I was like, right, okay. So I called him up and he seemed okay. So we ran with it, and so initially just started as a 4-piece, but we found as we were going through covers and trying to write originals, the sound was getting very generic. We're like, we need to add something different, and we knew a saxophone player called Conor Campbell.
Yes.
He's studying down in Dublin at the minute, but so we got a saxophone in, and then I was always down to work with female vocals. And
wow, you found this woman.
Well, we've been best friends since I was like 5.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We lived across the road from each other, so I was like, well, give her a go.
Did you sort of fancy each other over the hedge? No?
Oh, God.
Well, musically fancy each other.
Yeah.
You would say, my darling, come sing for me now.
Yep.
So listen, what sort of songs do you sing? Do you sing, Ciara?
Yeah, but I don't really know what I would sing. Like, I used to be really into like Taylor Swift, so like I started writing stuff, like, but it would be always in her style.
So you're writing as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it isn't modern music all I love you, you love me, I fell out of love with you, I'm heartbroken, I'll never get over you until tomorrow. That's like a line of a song.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love you and you love me, I'm heartbroken now, don't you see? I love you again.
The great thing though about like performing like how funk and jazz fusion type of stuff is lyrics don't matter. Like they could mean absolutely nothing.
But it's the sound.
It's the
role of the sound.
Yeah. See, with pop music, the vocals are front of house.
Yeah.
So the lyrics, of course, have to be relatable. But I don't know. The majority of our riddles make no sense. It's the music. It's like a sax solo in there.
What was the last song you wrote, Ciara?
The one that we did for the IOIMAs,
that's the award that you won.
Yeah.
Now first of all, give me one line out of it that maybe make me, just not asking to sing it.
Oh my gosh, no.
I'll go on, I'm going to say, why not? Are you ashamed of it?
Yes. Possibly so.
No, not possibly so. Just a line, just a notion of what it's about.
I don't know.
No? She thinks she can hide from the world, but she's not.
Lead singer, she's shy.
I'm sorry.
So you're with you, Michael, Coleman's man. You're the guitarist.
I've been playing. I think it's about 10 years now. Gabriel called me and we got in, and then the first gig was really shy, and then at halfway through one of the songs, I was like, "Nah, well, what have I got to lose?" And then I did.
He started doing solos behind his head and
it was
tell
like
me.
Wow, you did not.
It was like a party trick sort of thing. And
you could do this.
Yeah, and then at the awards thing, the IYMS, I played it with my teeth, and then after the song,
Sweet suffering Moses.
I turned around to Ciara and smiled, and she was like, "Your mouth's full of blood."
Oh no! You cut your lip.
No, it's
gums.
His gums start bleeding.
It's all party tricks, but people seem to like it anyway.
Yeah.
So.
It's all nostalgia.
Did you learn at the piano of the lady teacher of music in Coleman's?
Miss Frame.
Miss Frame.
I didn't learn guitar there. No, I learned it with Dick Barton.
Oh, Dick's a great fellow out the Belfast Road.
Yeah, I've been going to him since I was in like P5, and he's just great musician.
Fellow.
He plays every instrument under the sun.
My goodness, yeah. Ciara, is nervousness, is shyness a problem when you? Is there a moment you come when you go beyond that, when you actually take off?
It's like I do get like really nervous before I go on, but as soon as like I would get up on stage, I'm like so at home type of thing. Like I just I'm dead on then.
That's it,
Yeah.
like, I mean, there isn't any like kind of feel, like there is the nerves before the gig, but once you get on stage, it's kind of like you come into this mentality, I have a job to do here, but also this is what I love doing.
It's just
So
fun,
it's not a
like.
problem.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And the award you won recently. Tell me about that.
That was the Irish Music Award.
Yes.
And we go down to Dublin
Yeah.
on the 18th of April in
Yeah.
the Viva Stadium to go compete with other bands to win the bigger
Yeah.
prize.
You've
if you will.
won what already?
Just the Neri.
The Newry
Neri
one.
competition.
Yeah.
And
So you're going forward to the grand final.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Have you decided yet what you're going to do on the
Uh,
occasion?
Well, the way it works is there's the bands that night will vote for the best act and the best song, and the band who wins best act will go down to Dublin and play their original, and they will play the other best song from another act.
Yes.
So the other band that won best song was a band called Voyager.
Where are they from?
They're from Neri.
Newry as well. Yeah.
Our drummer, it's his
Brother?
brother
Yeah, so-
and his friend.
I think their names are Ross O'Hanlon and
Yeah.
oh god, I can't remember the other guy.
Oh, don't worry.
But so we'd be playing our original and theirs as well. So
Okay, it sounds
that's
it's sounding good. And is there a new song involved? Did you say for Dublin?
yeah, well we
Or
have
are you
to go.
Are you going over the stuff that you've done already that you won with ER?
Yeah, no, we have to enter the song that we
Same
entered
one
first. Yeah,
the same
have
one.
to.
Yeah.
But
And
we-
what about dress on? Story you were going to say, Michael?
Oh no, I was just going to say with Voyage, they're a two-piece band. It's the acoustic and an electric guitar, so we have a lot more instruments than that. So we would have to sort of play around with it a wee
Oh
bit.
yeah.
And then for the we're getting last year when we did this competition last year, and that's when we asked Connor to come in. But with this year we asked some of Connor's friends to come in. So we have a full brass section.
yeah, with
for
full
it.
brass section. now,
Yes.
so there's
Yes.
9
Who's
members.
Connor?
Connor Campbell.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Now I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got you there. So what about what do you wear on stage? What's your look on stage?
I think I win the topic here. I'm a lover of strange suits.
Strange suits. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I think the one I'm gigging with right now is a sky blue suit.
Wow.
I absolutely love it.
Wow, good.
So I would say with the genres and playing, some of the covers would be like Ray Charles, Blue Brothers,
Yes.
and
Ah,
stuff.
lovely.
You kind of want to
You would play Ray Charles.
we attempt to.
Wow, I mean that's mighty.
hard, yeah.
You're not just this.
No, God, no.
None of that.
No, none of
No.
that. That needs to stop.
Yeah, that very much needs to stop. That's lovely.
He complains whenever the bass line is too boring.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
when
no,
we're doing a
right.
cover of this
And
song.
is the singing done exclusively by the woman yourself there, Ciara?
Well, yeah, but we have Geordie as well in our band, so like
Yes.
he's went in for a couple of songs, like he'll sing with me or he'll sing different
Lovely.
parts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So.
And your dress on stage, what will you wear?
I just wear a dress, like
It's a
I
dress.
kind of dress the same as I always do.
Really? Good. Yeah. And Michael?
I would at least wear a shirt, but then I would
Mine August.
dressy.
Amazing.
But I'm starting to wear more suits.
More suits.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Slowly
heading
getting them
right.
into the idea. Look good, Michael.
Yeah,
know,
you need
but-
to. You need to, because that's part.
He just
parcel
shows
of
up.
the whole thing, But your creative writing at
yeah.
the Magnet.
Yeah.
Are you all involved in the creative writing?
I
Oh.
would go to his group as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Where has that gone since we last talked?
Well, we had we had John O'Dowd come in for the launch of the Creative Writing Anthology, which was just a
Yes.
collective piece of works from everybody in the group.
Yeah.
And the idea this year is to last idea was to highlight the whole talent in the centre. This year I kind of want to focus on the individual talent. So I'm planning to release 10 anthologies, by one author, and 2 novellas.
Two what?
Novellas, short novels.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
got you. Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
And,
And
that'll be coming out August.
How many people have you got in your group?
I have 16.
16.
Yeah, and
That's 16 compendia. It's a compendium of artistry. 16's a lot.
yeah.
Interested in creative writing.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, I mean, there was no creative writing group there before I started it, and I didn't really expect, I didn't have anything to go on whether it was
Yeah.
going to flop or not. But it was mental. Like, I didn't expect a lot of people to be into it.
That's
but
amazing.
Thank God it was.
I'm surprised and thank God for it, as
Yeah,
you say.
big time.
What time? We're going to take a break, okay?
I'm sure.
We'll take a break and we'll be back. We'll break for ads, I think it is. That's what they call it. And we're back presently to finish off the programme. Thank you.
No problem.
Destination Newry. We're back in moments.
Advertise your business here. Reach a weekly audience of 275,000 people. Be ahead of the rest. Call Damien on 078 08 80 34 75 or 028 308 34 012.
You can find a smile in all directions. Million miles away, right by your side. Take a look around you. It's right here for you and
The
me.
Keys Newry, where the journey continues.
McNally's Pharmacy opened back in 1930. There are 3 pharmacists and 9 other members of staff spread between the dispensary and shop floor, and are the only pharmacy in Newry which uses the ROA Smart Robot automated storage and retrieval system, providing increased levels of customer service and operational efficiency. Our fantastic opening hours means that we are always there to help fulfill our customers' needs. Here at McNally's Late Night Pharmacy, we like to pride ourselves in being among the top competitors when it comes to private prescription costs. We would like to encourage customers from the Republic of Ireland to get their prescriptions dispensed with us and save themselves money. Our services include free delivery service, free prescription collection from your doctor's surgery, general pharmacist advice, medicines disposal, minor ailment scheme, smoking cessation advice, weight management and dietary advice. If you wish to avail of these services, please contact 0044 28 302 62110. Visit our website for health advice at mcnallyspharmacy.com. We are located on 5 Monaghan Street, Newry, County Down, BT35 6BB.
Jack Murphy Jewellers in the heart of Newry is one of the leading jewellers in Ireland and one of Newry's major shopping attractions. Diamonds personally selected at source help create an exciting collection of engagement rings and designer jewellery, complemented by international men's and women's designer watches. Attention to consumer needs, offering honest advice and great value is a cornerstone of our friendly Newry showroom. Find us at Diamond House, 63 Hill Street, Newry, for quality, value and service. Jack Murphy Jewellers of Newry, the Diamond People.
You've reached your destination.
Welcome back. I'm with 39 Steps. I'm with Michael O'Keefe. I'm with Ciara Lydon. I'm with Gabriel McCoy, Warren Point man, and Warren of ancestry there. And we're talking about the band, the 39. Where do you get the name, 39 Steps?
Whenever me and Michael were first meeting up, we were just discussing band names, and some of them were god awful. And he brought out the book 39 Steps, And we were like, that's a great name actually. It doesn't really make sense, but you know, it's good. Like, and we're like, could we get away with this?
Yeah.
And so we were like, come on, we'll wing it.
And you did.
Yeah, we just and it stuck. People
I
like the
remember
name
one
and
day
stuff.
there are these things they put outside doors full of rubbish, and they're plastic, they're bins,
Right.
and there's a notice on them. It always says "No hot ashes." I thought that'd be a great name for a band. No hot ashes would be very jolly indeed.
Well,
So your future in the business, you're going to go to the London School of Music,
yeah, that's the plan.
and
Going
you're
to college
going there
music.
in the autumn of this year.
Yeah, yeah.
And what are you going to do there?
I'm going to do music. It's a music technology specialist degree, and it's all about sound engineering and you know the advancements in music technology and the physics behind sound and stuff.
My
like
goodness,
that.
you know, there's a man you should make contact with. He'd be very helpful to you. George Kingsnorth of Gullion Media up in Drummondee.
Oh, really?
Well worth talking to George Kingsnorth, I tell you.
Don't know.
Kira, what about you? What are you going to do
Well, like I have another year left of school here in Armagh.
in the Sacred Heart?
No, I switched now. I'm in Armagh doing ICT.
Oh, yeah,
Because I just
yeah.
wanted to do like ICT,
Yeah. What's ICT?
like computers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Computer technology.
Yeah,
Now, what's the I in it mean?
information.
Information. Yeah, computer technology. I should have known that. But I'm not terribly computer literate, I tell you. So ultimately, what do you want to do with your life?
I'll probably go on to do CIT,
Yeah. CIT. CIT? So what's CIT?
computing.
Computing. Information. That's the other way about it.
Yeah.
It's just a switching of the words. Yeah, that's it. And Michael, you,
I'm actually in university at the moment.
what are you studying?
History and politics.
Wow. Are you
So-
going to be a politician?
I don't know. I haven't quite decided what I'd like
Yeah.
to do yet, but I suppose I have another 2 years to really decide.
Yeah. Which history are you reading at the moment?
At the minute, it's a history and historians module, which is you're looking at the Bible as history, the miners' strike of '84, '85, and the Holocaust, and it's public history, which
Yeah. Yeah.
history in public domain, and then the other one is a module on the 1960s, which is quite interesting,
Yeah.
and then with politics, it's just Britain and Ireland at the minute, but not quite sure what I want to do afterwards. They keep saying the skills are very transferable. So.
Good. That's what it's about. The Magnet goes well these days. You're part of the management team on the Magnet.
Yeah.
And how would you summarise the importance of the Magnet in Uri at the moment?
Not to over dramatise it, but on a mental with mental health being put in the spotlight right now, and it's being recognised as serious illnesses, and they're being treated almost properly right now.
Yeah.
Especially in the youth, where it's you don't know what's going on whenever you're growing up and so on and so forth. The Magnet, I think, is essential for, especially in the local community. It's for just to give them a space, and I would say a space to breathe and actually be open, and to find out whether if it's just a problem they're having, or if there's something else seriously going on there. And we have a thing called YASIP, which is our youth advice and information point, where they can go and get referred to counselling and so on, and it's all confidential, of course.
Yes.
And just through these groups, like my creative writing group, it comes with it. You'll stumble across issues, and it's just knowing that it's okay to talk about it.
Is the mental health area, the suicide area, the self-harm area, how serious is it at the moment in Uri?
It's getting pretty serious now. I know I did mention there that we're getting there in terms of treating it wise, but there's some serious work to be done in terms of how counselling has worked, how people view mental health. It's still a long way to go, but we're getting there.
Have you the right kind of counsellors in the sense that it's not young people coming to old people to be counselled?
No,
are they being
I guess-
counselled by peers? in a
No,
sense?
they're being qualified counsellors are
Yeah.
in the centre. So yeah, they're being counselled by professionals.
Yeah,
So,
but people of their own kind of generation, maybe.
yeah, no, definitely.
Everyone's very approachable. The youth workers in YASIP, a lot of them are quite, in their 20s and all that.
Yeah, they're young. They're just young
and
themselves. So
Because I think people like to have that association, the kind of right age bracket before they can open up a wee bit. You know.
Yeah, no,
And what are the issues affecting young people in Newry at the moment? Are drugs still there in a difficult sense?
Drugs are still there, and they always will be there, you know, in some shape or form. But I think it's more so with how social media is kind of developing. Social media definitely has a play in hand, and what should a girl look like? What should a man look like? And how should we cohere to that? And what you start to question your morals a lot more, because like we start hearing about stuff that's going on in the Middle East or in Africa, and we're like, you know, does my problems matter? And so, you know, you get all these conflicting ideas, and you know, I really think it's just the social media aspect definitely kind of exploded, you know, and that's why people were able to get information from anywhere, and I think it just got out of hand pretty quick.
Yeah. And if you're looking at the Middle East, if you're looking at Africa, if you're looking at world outside the island of Ireland, it's an expansive attitude. You're looking beyond, and you're actually seeing a wider picture.
Yeah, definitely. But like we come across this thing all the time where somebody will be struggling with stuff at home or something like that, and they'll decide that their problems aren't as big as they think. They're like, no, I'm fine, I'm going to do this. But the thing they don't really get is that they probably haven't, this problem that they're having, it could be something as they didn't get the new iPhone. That could be the biggest problem that they've experienced so far. So they don't really know how to deal with it compared to someone who's had many problems in their life. So it's definitely, how would you say, you have to show empathy.
Yeah.
Empathy.
Okay.
So,
and you're all eminently capable of doing that. You're part of the management team,
Yeah. I run a group called Open Space, and you know, it's basically does what it says in the tin. You know, people can talk about whatever they want, and a lot of the time it is quite, you know, issues like that. Often global issues, but then also you know, moral issues to talk about, and you know, it does matter to the people, which sometimes, you know, you forget about, that, you know, everyone just sort of puts up like a hardened front, and then you know, whenever you get talking to them, you know, they are quite concerned about all these issues.
Yeah. Okay, you have a couple of gigs coming up.
Yes, on Friday we're doing a free gig in Amplified Free In. It's Paul Lochran, Stereotypes, Guy Gribben, a band called Losing to Elizabeth, and then we headline then at the end of the night. There's 2 beers for a £5 on as well in Amplified Bar, and then the next night we're doing the preparation gig for the send-off gig, if you will, for the show in Dublin in the Magnet Centre.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to me before you depart?
Thanks for having us. I suppose.
IYMS page.
Oh yes, also give a shout to the IYMS page in Newry, and also 39 Steps Facebook page as well.
We wish you well and take care. And we just remind the people, you've been talking about world issues. We're a media partner with Trócaire, and every pound they raise this Lenten campaign, the British government matches it pound for pound. 10 million becomes 20 million, isn't it great? And 91 pence out of every pound donated to Trócaire goes directly to helping overseas. And there's a Newry man, Barry Traynor, he's going out to Zambia in 3 weeks' time, where he works with street children in Kidway in Zambia, and he needs help going out there. So if you're out there and you can help with a few bob to go to the children in Kidway, put it in an envelope, drop in and see Barry in Grounded, or one of the people in Grounded in Monaghan Street of Newry, and make the donation there. I guarantee you, like Trócaire, it will be well used and will be very efficiently used. You guys take care.
Thank you.
Lovely
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming in, and come back again after you've done Dublin.
Yeah, will
and
do.
the next time you come in, you'll play some music for us.
Of course,
Yeah.
We'll get
do
an
that.
acoustic set for it.
That's the thing to do, and make sure that we don't lose each other. Thank you very much indeed. We wish you well, go well. We've come to the end of the programme. I'm Rowan Hand. I'm back with you again tomorrow morning, and I look forward to that. In the meantime, go well, take care.